He knows who they are. He's
Yeah,
okay.
he
Nah,
knows. He's just
nah,
teasing.
nah,
Hey,
no, no. Like
Why do you not
hey
nah,
know
man.
these people?
nah. Look, I
But
know.
yeah,
I've
there's a
heard of
reason
those
why
names.
I can
They're
feel a
Look,
like all
smile.
over the
I've
place.
no, I've heard of those names, but I absolutely don't know what's going on. Like it's like I know a pencil. I know what a TV is. I know what
Who
these
are you?
people are.
What the
Who are you
hell?
What are
kidding?
you
Who
talking
are you?
about?
You, you know them. You know them. Don't try to lie.
Yo, how the hell do you not know who these people are? They're everywhere.
I swear I
Exactly.
don't know.
Yo,
No,
I
no.
Juju
don't
man,
know.
Juju man,
Worst.
they're running for
To
the
be fair,
presidency in 20
They're
in the next year.
unavoidable people, and it's just
No,
like
Yo,
they don't have any discernible talent. They don't have any discernible skills other than that they can get
Why
people's
is
you,
Black
you
attention.
know,
China famous? Is
being good
because
looking
she
is a
to
talent
was
yeah, to
nowadays.
be
Italian,
fair,
right?
that Rob guy. I mean, what was he thinking? Marrying,
no. We're not
marrying.
talking about no
Hold
names.
up,
I don't know these people.
hold
Just
up. What
How do you
was
not know them?
what was that guy thinking? Marrying a marrying a stripper. I mean, what did he think was gonna happen?
Ah, boy. Anyway, this is Footy Talk episode
No, four.
3 or 4.
Give that guy,
I think it's episode
give
4.
that guy a manual, as Chris
He
says.
said-
Master Emmanuel.
Um, we have convened once more. We are supposed to be talking about Lukaku, Morata. Then we're talking about Black China's fake tits, I guess.
Huge pepperoni dips.
Guys, the only concrete news, like I said, like kind of off air, was Lacazette. I think the Lukaku thing isn't official. Morata isn't official. So I guess while we have an Arsenal guy, Mo, how does it feel having a legit striker for once?
Man, all I have to say is, no more Giroud. No more. He'll get probably 10 games max, but that's about it.
Say it
And
again. Say it again.
I'll say Giroud will probably get 10 games max, and most of them will probably be in the Europa League. So I feel very
If you had to rate if you had to rate Lacazette out of 100, let's say, and I don't want
yeah.
like a FIFA rating, but I just like how good is he of
He's
kind of
probably close to like 89, 90.
What? The
Yeah,
no way. He's
Ronaldo will probably be
84,
95.
84 max.
I
84.
Okay.
If he's
Realistically,
84,
he'll probably be about
how
87.
many games have you
Giroud,
watched him play?
me,
Every game.
see,
Stop it.
every game.
guys. Am I the only one that doesn't like
Okay.
Arsenal? Like I
Mainly,
can't stand this club. Like
Yo,
Arsenal.
same.
It's like
Juju
Explain. Why
man,
not
no,
relax,
Juju?
man.
no. Here, I'll explain
Relax.
why. I'll explain
You're
why.
such a
This
hater,
their
man.
no.
Relax.
Their fans are so annoying. I was like, these guys think they're good. So far,
We are good. We are good,
no.
Juju.
You are
Okay,
in
okay.
Europa League.
What's the difference between what's the difference between us and you is that we don't jump club after a club goes through something, right?
Something. No. Look,
A
I'm
patch.
I'm no sympathy for Arsenal fans. I hope
I have
like
no sympathy for you
they
jumping
lose
club to
so
club.
bad because look, these guys overhype their season and then they just accomplish nothing. Overhype season it's like a
What do you mean
cycle and it's
accomplish nothing? We've won FA Cup
FA
and
Cup. No one brags about FA
Mo,
Cup. I mean,
before you won the FA Cup, you said that's a nothing trophy. Now you're
yeah,
raising that
it's
thing.
mate,
like
it's a legit trophy. What do you mean?
Clutching, bro, clutch. Keep. Next, we're gonna talk about the League Cup as one of the hardest competitions in
I
Europe.
mean,
Go ahead, go.
no one talks about FA. That's like a compensation trophy for
Wait,
like
Bro, you
a
guys
Mo,
talk
horrible
about
season.
if
yo,
a team does double, you
is
talk about
Giroud still
how
gonna be a French national starter? Is he still
Yeah,
gonna
he.
start over Lacazette?
Of course, he's gonna start over Lacazette. He's gonna score 10 goals in 50 matches, and then he's gonna get
who's
loaned
gonna
out.
score 10 goals in 50 matches?
Lacazette.
Okay, all right,
Yeah,
Manny. All right.
I don't think he's gonna be that good. I'm not 10 goals. I would say uh 14 goals max, but it's not hard to do
14,
at
are you
Arsenal.
high?
Giroud scored 15 goals for Arsenal. It's not even that hard.
Coming off the bench, by the way.
Yo,
It's
nah,
not hard.
I'm telling you, Giroud's gonna leave. He's not gonna be a bench player.
This
I
guy's gonna be
think
playing with Mesut Ozil and like probably Alexis Sanchez too. Lamar
I think
possibly.
I think for the amount
Granit
of
Xhaka.
chances
He'll get plenty of
chances
chances
they
to
get,
score minimum
they get a
30
lot of
goals.
chances. They get a lot of chances, but I don't know. Lacazette's finishing for me, I'm not impressed.
Finish
But even
37
with
goals, mate, last season.
Well, if you, I,
How
well,
many of those are
Finish.
penalties? Do we know offhand how many of his goals in League One were penalties?
And
Yes, 10 of them.
Daniel, and it's
probably
it's
10
it's the
out of
French
3 or 4.
league.
I kind of get annoyed by that. Well, no. Just go. I kind of get annoyed by that with like Harry Kane. Yeah, but how many of them are penalties?
Yeah,
You know,
but no one.
And
Wayne Rooney scored 250 goals
Yeah,
for
exactly. It annoys me because
like
people
half of
bring
those are
that up because
penalties.
it's
So
Lacazette. When Harry Kane scores it, no one actually mentioned anything about penalty. When Hazard, most of his goals in his entire career came
same
from
thing. Yeah,
penalties.
Hazard, same thing. Like
you
Ni-
just have to
penalty.
watch his goals. It's like the most. It's like the keeper and defenders. It's like playing in
and looking at his goals, most of it are finishers. So he's
nah,
a striker. He's a lethal striker.
Mohammed, my goodness, this guy's like. The French league is horrible. Like PSG had like 50 points lead or something. It was something crazy two seasons ago.
Okay,
It was something crazy. There was
The French league isn't horrible. The French league isn't horrible. The French league is probably better than Serie A.
And Bundesliga.
And it's probably in terms of probably defensively, it's probably better than
okay. Then why don't they perform in Europe then? Like these guys just
Or Monaco.
The second
Really?
team lost
What are
6-1
you
in the
talking
new
about?
camp.
yeah.
actually. Yeah, simply let me.
Also Lyon were they in the semis or something like that? They were in the semis, right?
PSG had like the most epic crash of all time. So I don't know if we can necessarily use that
And guys,
like a one-off incident to judge them. But if you look at Monaco, they got to a quarterfinal.
Where do you
Monaco.
see yourself finish the next season?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
You coming through.
Wait, football god, did you say where do you see Arsenal finishing next season?
Yeah.
I think I can't come to a conclusion right now because our transfer window is not finished.
Fifth
So
Okay, let's say you get
Mahrez as well.
Okay, let's say
Fifth
you get
or
Mahrez. Let's say you get Mahrez
Fifth or
also.
sixth.
Yeah, I'm going with first.
Oh my god. This is the same thing every year.
Troll
Get
God.
real.
I think this will be different, guys. Why are you laughing?
That's true.
Mo, you still have Europa League. When you might take that
Every year. I think it's gonna be different, and it won't
You know
be
what's
different.
so sad? Like Arsenal have probably had the best squad over the last like 3 years.
I agree.
Should have
Everyone-
won. There is no excuse why Leicester City have a title
Yeah.
That's true.
and Arsenal don't. Like that's the biggest stain I think on Wenger so far.
Yeah.
Other than selling all his
That's
stars to
why
Manchester
this year,
City.
man, the guy's on crack.
You know this Lacazette signing is 2
He's
years
not
late.
playing around no
This
more.
is a 2-year late signing.
If they had Lacazette last year,
No, 2 years ago in the
Or-
15-16
rather,
season,
yes,
they
But
would have
you know
won.
what?
Years-
Like, I actually disagree. Like, even if they had them, they would have found a way to fuck it up. Like, it's
No,
not.
I think Abdul would have been in the Champions League. I think at least.
What is the point though, Mo? Champions League and do nothing. It's like it's
round of 16 exit like for the past 7 years in a row, is it?
it's better.
Or 6 maybe?
It's better for the whole
I
world.
think we also would have done a
Arsenal
lot
is
better in the Champions League if we had Lacazette.
You guys,
I don't know.
you guys are dicks, man. Let the guy live.
This is like the best Arsenal squad.
Let him
in the
enjoy
last
his-
at least 10 years.
Let him
I think
enjoy
the
his signing. Like, come on.
problem
Abdul,
is
we're
he has
trying to be realistic, man. We're trying to bring
This
this back to
is the
reality.
best Arsenal squad over the
he
last
has
10
too
years.
much confidence. That's his problem. Too much. We have
Trust
to
me,
bring
he
it
has
down.
no confidence, bro. He's just trying to enjoy his life. Like, let him smile. Like, the guy has been depressed.
Bring him down.
Thank you, Abdul. Thank you. It's much appreciated, man.
There
Hala
are three
Madrid,
teams.
Hala Madrid.
I'll tell you, there are 3 teams. I don't want to listen about. I don't want to hear about
Yeah,
Arsenal.
Juju,
I don't
stop
want to.
hating,
No,
man.
no. I'll
Move
say I
on.
don't want to hear about. I don't want to be here about Atletico.
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
Yeah, here the two. I don't want to hear about Arsenal. I don't want to hear about Atletico, and I don't want to hear about Juventus.
And
This
I don't
guy's
want to hear
just.
about Juju,
I,
man, alright?
no, this guy's bottle. Like I don't want to hear about it until they win something important. I just don't want to hear about
You
them.
know, I would actually consider Arsenal title contenders if they didn't have Europa League. But with that, I don't think they'll do.
No,
that.
they're not doing anything. How
that's a
are
good
we
point,
ranking a
FP.
team? How are we ranking a team that
look,
has not won anything?
Honestly, there is no way. Like, there is no way Wenger is winning a league with Conte, Pep, and all these managers. But if he gets Mahrez, Arsenal are gonna be a problem. Like, they're not gonna win the league. But
Wait.
Oh, guys, pause.
Wait.
We have to think if Arsenal last season had Ozil, Sanchez, and you could argue, well, actually, Sanchez was playing up top. So you had Sanchez, Ozil, who was playing Welbeck,
Walcott, yeah.
Walcott, exactly. The problem isn't their offense, defense.
I agree, but the thing is, when you have like so many dynamic players, it's just you outscore teams. You know what I mean? Like,
I
Yeah,
think,
but the thing,
I think
Abdul,
also
what are they
the
going to do
injury
against the
to
top
Santi
six teams?
Cazorla, it kind of hurt us because we lost.
yeah, like
Because
look
of
at
the big loss
MSN
as
for
well.
Barca. Like Barca, they
We
just
had
play like
no
shit, but
creativity for pretty much the second half.
yeah,
No,
they
but
play like
the
shit.
thing
But
is,
Neymar can just take the ball and stick it into the top corner. Like that,
no,
he
But,
no,
can.
Ma-
no,
but
no.
Ma-
You
is
no, you
Mars
can't. No, you can't compare that. Look, the thing with Arsenal is
this year he was awful. Mars was awful this year. I mean, he was one of the worst players for Leicester. That's the reason they dropped
Look,
back.
I only watched him in big games, and I thought he was good in big games. Like against Sevilla, he was amazing in the second leg.
look. If Arsenal
Yeah.
gets
In the league,
smallest, they'll
generally,
beat the smaller teams. When it comes to the top six teams, I don't trust Wenger
Okay,
to beat
guaranteed
them.
we'll do better than United.
No, no,
Guaranteed.
no. I think
Look,
the title next year will come down to who wins the most big
Mo,
games.
but you have to ask yourself, Mo, are you better than the teams that are top four right now? I don't think so. Even with
We're better than
Lacazette,
Chelsea at the moment. I'd say
I
yes.
don't think so. I
No,
don't think so. I
I
don't
think
think so.
Arsenal are better than Chelsea at the moment.
no man, Conte.
You guys are smoking.
No way.
Paper.
Did you see that FA Cup
Well,
final?
guys,
Did you see that
guys.
Yeah, who's
Hello, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
On paper, Arsenal have
No,
the
no,
the
No,
second best squad in the league
I
behind
don't
City.
know.
no,
I don't know about that. Peter
Yo,
Cech is
Chelsea
Peter
have a
Cech
13-man
is
squad.
finished. First of all,
no. Chelsea's good. Chelsea's
Exactly.
good.
Like
Chelsea don't have a better squad than Arsenal.
yeah, but
Yes,
United
they
don't
do.
have a
in
better
terms
squad
of
than
depth,
Arsenal.
Yes, they do.
They're
But
the bottom.
Liverpool don't.
but the thing
Nah.
is, like,
Tottenham have a better first 11, but they don't have the depth.
Liverpool
Um,
are better. Liverpool are better than Arsenal. That's
Yes,
for sure.
Are
they
you
are.
mad, man?
They start Lovren. What are you talking about?
Liverpool's team is just,
Lovren is good actually. If you watch him, he's actually
Who's
pretty
in goal?
Yeah, Lovren. Liverpool's problem is just they
You
need.
judge 11.
I have
Liverpool's
no
11 versus
respect.
our 11.
I have no
doesn't
respect
match.
for a team that fields
It's a mismatch.
Henderson, Wijnaldum, American.
Why not?
Lovren,
That is,
Milner.
I think that's probably the worst top four midfield in Europe.
That's
I don't know how we got
disgusting. This hang on, this guy. Henderson has been critical for Liverpool. He's one of the best
What are you
midfielders
talking
in the
about?
league. In the league, he would walk into Arsenal
Oh
easily.
my god. This guy
Over
is
that
so
mid,
tough.
over that midget Coughlin and that other guy, Shaka. He's rubbish. Chaka's
No,
rubbish.
Xhaka
the
is better
hell?
than Henderson.
Three
He
shots.
isn't.
Three Hendersons aren't as good as one
Listen,
Xhaka, guys.
listen. I'm telling you,
I
this
disagree.
season, Xhaka is gonna be one of, if not the best midfielder in the Premier
I
League.
agree 100%, man. The guy's passing is off the
He's
chart.
not that
Or-
good, honestly. I don't
Do you-
see
Yeah, he's
anything.
not
Do
that.
you think that's contingent? Abdul, do you think that's contingent on Wenger sticking with 3-4-3?
And yeah, because in 4-2-3-1, the thing about Xhaka, he's like Busquets. He can't chase the game, right?
What?
No way. He doesn't have the.
I don't know what you're saying.
This is a dodgy
No, wait,
comparison, but
I don't
go
know
on.
what drugs he's
Can
on.
I talk?
What drugs? Abdul, what drugs are you using at the
Can I-
Let the man finish his point. If it's shitty, we can get on him
Can I explain
afterwards. But let him finish.
There are two types of defensive midfielders, right? You have guys that are positional, that just sit in front of the back four, and guys that can chase the game. Like, for example, Casemiro, Kante, these guys are like everywhere. Chaka, when he chases the game, he's retarded, right? He makes retarded fouls. He's just not quick enough. But in this 3-4-3 or a 4-3-3, he's gonna play so much better. Like I'm telling you. And in the Premier League, he's gonna get used to the pace of the Premier League because it's tough for a player like that.
Okay. One thing is Shaka. Let's put that aside. Shaka is the defensive mindset. All right. Well, who's supposed to run the game? Ramsey? I mean, come on. Aaron Ramsey is supposed to run the game, and I'm supposed to be impressed.
Yo, they need a basically a Cazorla 2.0. They need.
Oh,
someone like
Mo, what did I hear about Cazorla again?
Yeah, the guy's
not down with
retiring, man.
injury
He
again?
might
Is
as
he
well
set back?
retire. He's finished, basically. He's
Say it again?
finished.
Yeah,
Wait,
he
one more
was
thing.
old anyway.
Why is every manager using 3-4-3? Like Spurs are doing it. Arsenal, I think even Pep did it. It was because
It's
one team won.
You
the
could
league.
make Cahill, Louise,
It was Pep's idea, first
And-
of all. It was Pep's playing the three at the back. He played it at Bayern, and
It's no one's idea. The three at the back, everyone has
Yeah,
played.
exactly.
It's about like
played
first
it
of all,
first.
playing 3-4-3 doesn't mean that you're gonna win. That literally makes
Yeah, exactly.
I can bet you guys that Wenger within 2-3 months he'll switch back to a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 because he doesn't know how to coach.
You need to be a tactical coach to play 3-4-3.
Like I'm pretty sure Wenger doesn't even know how to coach it, man. Like he just at the end of the season he just got lucky and got a couple of results. I'm telling you.
I heard that he doesn't even criticize.
It's mainly
his
because
players.
of the likes of Oxlade-Chamberlain thriving in that position. Because in a wing-back position, you need to be able to do everything like Dani Alves, and Bellerin is just not good enough. So
Yeah, but that's a huge L if Bellerin gets benched next season.
Yo, you need smart defensive players when you play 3-4-3.
Yeah,
Guys, this is completely off topic, but I just read that Barcelona are in for Paulinho.
No, they
Wow,
got
that's a
rejected.
joke, man.
They got
That's an
rejected.
absolute joke.
They paid 30.
I thought he was dead. Like
What
he went to
happened to
China,
Verratti?
Tottenham flopped, and Barcelona are bidding like
How'd
over
you go
20.
from Verratti to Paulinho?
Bro, they're cheap.
listen. Just because he did bad in the Premier League doesn't mean he'll be bad in La Liga. It's different levels, you know. Premier League is up there. La Liga is, So
He's in Chinese
Bro, he
Super
hasn't
League.
shown
He's been on ice for like 3
He
years.
does start for Brazil, so
yeah, and look at Soldado, for example.
I'm just
He
saying.
did well when he moved from Tottenham back to La Liga, didn't he? So he might
You
not be
mean
that bad.
Loldado?
He's ass. Like Paulinho.
Anyway, guys.
Rakitic is so much better than them.
Oh, go ahead. All right, so guys, I guess we can kind of get into United now. So I tweeted this out, and I'll read it for you guys. I said if Atletico weren't banned, Griezmann would be at Manchester United, Lacazette and Diego Costa would be at Atletico, and Chelsea would have just bought Lukaku. Instead, Arsenal get Lacazette, United get Lukaku, and they'll probably buy Griezmann next year, like before or after the World Cup. Costa's gonna go to Atletico for cheap, and Chelsea are now linked with Llorente.
Wait, I heard Atletico are preparing a bid for Costa.
So,
Is that possible?
bro,
You can
Chelsea are getting Morata or Belletti.
Atletico can buy players, but they just can't play until the new year. So basically, they'll just save him for 6-7 months, however long it is.
Yo, I heard that.
I think it's still
Eligible.
January.
I think that could be a positive or a negative because Costa is like the thing about Costa is
I'm glad to see him go. Actually, because
come on,
he never wanted to.
Yo, Dan.
He never wanted to leave.
Fair enough.
And
he
I
won
understand that he won us 2 leagues in 3 years, but
Dan,
he's
he
just
won
so
you 50.
temperamental, and he's always wanted to go.
Yeah.
He won you.
My
15
point with
points
Costa
last
is
year.
Costa, like the whole 6 months thing, he won't play for like the first 4 or 5 months, right? I mean, it could be a positive or a negative. It could be a positive because Costa has hamstring problems and he hasn't really recovered from his hamstring problems since that. If you remember that Champions League final where he came up, since then he's been getting injured a lot because of that. And on the other hand, I don't know if I
healthy
trust
this
Costa.
season though. He was relatively healthy this season. He missed.
Fair enough. On the other hand, I don't know if I
games.
trust Costa with like 4 months off though. He might get fat. He might not be sharp. I don't know. Like it's kind of tough. Like,
The only thing I'm worried about is if Chelsea gets
I'll mention something about United. Like the Lukaku, I don't like the guy, but I won't complain because I mean Rashford is really bad. I mean,
why do you
what?
No, he's really bad. He's really
You have
bad.
an anti-Rashford campaign?
No. Look, the main reason I don't hate on Rashford is because he's black, but the man is bad. He's bad.
Say it again.
Why
Say it again.
Rashford? I've seen
Rashford.
Rashford a good talent. Like why?
He's so bad. Look, wait, give me a moment. Did you see against like that final? He could not pass the 2 defenders. Like I was like, this guy, his strength is supposed to be pace and like quick turns. Like this man could not. I think it was Martinez. Yeah, I was like, this guy is absolutely useless. He's just there to expand the width.
Are you really gonna judge a 19-year-old on the last game of his season? Like he's probably dead from playing so many games in a row.
Tell that to Cristiano and Messi. Like these guys were playing.
You're comparing
So let's just expect every teenager to be like the 2 greatest players living right now.
No. How about How about Pulisic for Dortmund? The kid is 17. Like
Unbelievable guy.
18.
How often is he playing? He's not being asked to carry a team when Zlatan gets injured.
no one asked Rashford to carry a team.
When did he carry Man United?
Mourinho is.
When
No,
did
he
he carry
did.
United? did he carry United? I don't remember him doing
Carry
that.
United as in Mourinho's expecting him to play every minute.
I swear,
It's Fellaini carries United
if
more than
Rashford,
anyone, honestly.
look, if Rashford,
Not sure,
it's Rashford is English. That's why all these English guys they hype their players. It's like an average guy like Rashford is so bad. Like they just because he's English, they'll hype him and act as if he's the next big thing. Like
There's much hyperbole in the opposite way. To
Juju,
say,
let me ask him something. Okay, Rashford, you're saying he's horrible. Who at his age is as good as he is, or better than he is?
Mbappe, Dembele, Asensio.
Dembele is not a
Saul-
striker.
No, I think he's
striker.
21. You're comparing a 21
At
to
the
an
same
18.
at the same position.
Striker? I don't know. Mbappe, that's pretty much it.
yeah,
Like,
Mbappe is better. And-
That's it. Okay, that's
no,
not bad. if he's second.
that's it. No, that's it. I don't know all the 18 strikers. There's probably more than 10 that
No,
are better.
Yo,
I
no,
know
there are 10 better
let's get back to
teenage
Lukaku.
strikers.
I rate Rashford. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why Juju man hates him, but yeah.
Yeah, he's no good.
He says,
Look,
he says
look,
there are 10
that's why.
there are 10 better players that they don't even exist. He doesn't even know.
no,
Yo,
guys.
Let's go back to Lukaku.
Oh no! Give me a moment. I'll finish. Look, if you are told today, put your life on the line, Rashford is up front. Like, would you do it? This guy is not that good. Like, I would put money on Rashford. Like, I wouldn't put any money on that depends on Rashford. Like, that's all I'm saying. He's not that good. Like, I wouldn't trust my pocket on Rashford.
Yo, Dad, how does it feel to not get Lukaku?
I don't know yet. Say of the
First of all,
options
what are Chelsea's
of
targets? I mean,
I
Bakayoko
could say
is
of the
probably
options
Bakayoko.
of who are our targets like Aubameyang,
Bellatti.
Morata, Lukaku, and Bellatti.
Can I say something? Why?
Let me finish.
No, go ahead,
Abdul.
go ahead.
I would say I would want Lukaku, but only because that's the player I've seen most. So it's not really some in-depth kind of investigation I've done. It's just I've watched more of Lukaku. He's Premier League proven. There
It's a
shouldn't be
safer
a,
option.
yo, guys, Lukaku reminds me of Emil Heskey, man.
Calm down.
that's
This is what I don't get, right?
Cool.
Why is no one in for Aubameyang? Dortmund are only asking for like 7.
He's overrated, Abdul. The guy's
Yeah, I'm sorry, but he's better than.
Yeah, it's better
Morata
than
and
Lukaku.
You
Better
know
than
what?
Morata.
What do you?
You know what? You know what?
Let me ask you something.
He's too old for that kind of money.
Look,
He's 27 for
One.
let me ask you this:
27 for 7.
Is Aubameyang a Mourinho player? Yes or no?
Nobody is gonna spend 70 mil on a 27-year-old. You have to be Ballon d'Or material, and
No,
Aubameyang
he's-
is not that. It would
Bro,
be a
70
waste of
million
money.
is nothing nowadays. Like,
It would be
Yeah,
a waste. When people spend 70 million, they spend it for the future mostly. So if you buy
And plus,
Aubameyang,
Aubameyang said he's only going to Real Madrid. He only wants to go to Real Madrid.
That's the issue.
This guy is. That's it.
no, that's not true. Aubameyang wants to leave Dortmund like to any good club
Yeah,
right
but
now.
let me ask you this: does he fit Conte's system? Does he fit Mourinho's system?
Bro, what system, bro? You were buying Morata. Like, he's ass.
Yeah,
Like, what
dude,
system are you talking about?
Wait, look, let me ask you this: can Aubameyang hold up the ball
Like, what?
Morata?
Honestly, like, okay, come on. What does Morata do that Aubameyang can't do? Like, stop trolling, man. Enough.
Bro, ask Mourinho that. Ask Mourinho.
Like,
Morata's about 6 years younger, and they're about
no,
on the same.
Morata is only 2 years younger. He's about to turn 25, and Aubameyang is 27. So that's not even that big of a difference.
He's too old. He's too old for that kind of money.
But how
27
how
is
Morata
old.
26, maybe 26.
Yes, it's old for a striker. Yeah,
started.
especially Aubameyang because he's a pace merchant. So 27, he's kind of losing. You're not gonna spend.
Guys,
What do
it's
you
very
mean?
embarrassing.
Whoa, pause. Didn't Usain Bolt just win the 100-meter dash at 30 years old?
He's not Usain Bolt, is he?
You can still be fast at 30, 31,
and,
32. Like, chill.
Usain Bolt runs
Jamie
for
Vardy is
10
fast,
seconds.
and he's white.
people
and
are
he's
underrating,
31 years old. So chill.
People are underrating Aubameyang's general play. Like, he used to be a pace merchant, but he improved a lot with the
Yeah,
ball. Like, he improved a lot. I just don't see, like, for me, he's easily a safer bet than Morata and Lukaku. He's 2 years older, but if I want to win now,
Absolutely,
if I'm
absolutely
Mourinho,
not the
I want to
Lukaku.
win now, I would go for Aubameyang.
I don't think he's a safer bet than
No, Lukaku is
in the Premier League.
That's why
than
it's a safer bet.
Come on, like, why
Lukaku is
would
not better than Aubameyang.
Why
No,
would
I'm saying
Aubameyang
he's a
flop in the
proven
Premier
player in EPL. That's a safer bet.
No, I disagree. Aubameyang would easily score in the Premier League. Come on, he
No,
wouldn't
you
fail.
can't say
He,
that.
he
You
would
can't say
score
that.
more than Lukaku. He wouldn't score more than Lukaku.
What the hell?
This is
But-
disrespectful.
But, like Aubameyang proven in Europe. Like Aubameyang had 2 goals at the.
Proven at disappearing in the knockout phase. That's what he's proven at.
Fair. He disappointed against Monaco, to be honest. But still, like, I just don't see why no one is in for him. You know what I mean?
No,
At least
apparently
try
Milan,
to get
AC
him.
Milan are in for apparently.
He's not
Yeah.
going to AC Milan.
And how about we like for the since we're talking about Dortmund, how about for like when did Barca go for Weigl
He's
instead
injured.
of
He's
Verratti?
injured right now.
No,
He's
still, but
injured.
still, you can sign him because
I'll tell you why. Because Weigl is a defensive midfielder. Or Busquets plays there.
they can like teach him to play another position. Like if he's class, like Modric and Kroos, all these guys were attacking midfielders, and now they play
He
center.
can also play the 10. Kadeem said he can play 10 also.
Yeah, like they can if players are good, they can play like anywhere in the
Wait,
midfield.
so what's okay? This is what I want to understand now. So, what's happening at Chelsea? Because like I'm lost. Like
Yo, what is
Guys, I'm
Bakayoko
not sure.
from?
It's
No,
supposed to be
what's
signing
happening at Chelsea,
Bakayoko,
man?
but
no, because I'm dead
Because
serious. Conte, I haven't.
Bakayoko has been having a medical for like the past 10 weeks.
You know what happened at Juventus back in 2014? Yeah, like Conte literally asked for Juan Iturbe, right? And Juventus didn't get him Juan Iturbe, and this guy was literally like, "Okay, I'm fucking off. Like, I'm out."
Yo, I heard Chelsea wanting Lukaku is all the Emanalo, that guy, Chelsea guy.
I know, honestly, Chelsea fans like hate on this guy for everything, bro. Like, I don't blame him for
It's racism is what it
Apparently
is.
he
Trust
wants
me.
Lukaku, but Conte doesn't. So
every
who
year.
knows?
Chelsea fans put all their blame on Imanolo. Like, seriously, that guy can't be that powerful.
Well, it's the reason is one, he's black, and two, Emanalo is really the only football person on the Chelsea board.
Wait, what's his position? What's his position at the club?
He's the technical director. He's
Oh,
the general manager in terms of like American sports. So his job is player recruitment, along with this lady called Marina Gratskut. I don't know how to pronounce these European names. I'm not even going to try.
Yeah.
Just Marina and Manolo. They do transfer. So every summer it's Manolo out. This guy's ruining our club. Blah blah blah. So
Daniel.
yeah, but I mean,
Sorry to interrupt you, but is your main striker known as Tammy? Your main striker is it known as Tammy?
Tammy Abraham has a really, really long, complex Nigerian name. His first name is Kevin, but because he lives in England, they just make one of his names starts with Tam.
The guy who used to
and
play for
me.
Bristol. The guy who was known on Bristol. In Bristol. he's
And now he
Yo,
signed a
fuck.
5-year deal and then went to Swansea. So
Daniel,
he's garbage.
you are one optimistic person, man. Like, I was awake at 7 a.m. All of Chelsea Twitter are like panicking, and this guy's like, "We have Mickey. He can do the job." I was actually crying. I was looking at my timeline. You have Chelsea. fans.
I love Michy Batshuayi, man. I love his personality. I love his game. I don't necessarily believe what I say, but I try to trick myself into believing that maybe.
Nah, he's not
He
good.
can-
No, but you know, back in 2014,
But to be fair, I mean, I saw him win us the league. I saw him play well against Watford.
he won you the league.
you know, back in 2016, I thought like I wanted Mickey to start for Belgium over Lukaku. I thought he was.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
You know, in
You guys-
even in they played. It was a friendly right after the
Euros?
right after the season ended, and Mitchie looked better than Lukaku did. So
Yeah, right.
Technically,
I'm not
He's
saying
not-
he's better, but in that particular game, he looked more like a quality striker than Lukaku. So
See, the main reason I'm not into Batshuayi is because the guy has no he has no ambition. Like the guy just smiles and it's like you were subbed in 95 minutes. And you're smiling.
wait, you don't like him because he smiles?
No,
They bought him for 40 million just to be the guy to run down the clock. The last
You not like
That's what you do.
Did you not like Ronaldinho because he smiled? Like,
I think Juju's got that wrong. I think
No, no,
he's
no,
more of
no.
a clown than a.
I actually agree, because Mickey, he always messes around on Twitter and stuff, bro. He's not a kid.
Yeah, but I was like,
Thing-
how do you
yeah.
not follow Mickey?
the thing I don't understand is when he comes in the game 94th minute, he always has so high energy. It's like
Yeah, but I would be mad. Like I would push Conte or something because it's like this guy. You were just subbed in at 94 minutes and you're smiling like
It's not just
like
one game off as well. It's like every game.
It is disrespectful
Yo,
as fuck when he
every
gets like
game he's
15
coming out
seconds.
with, like,
and then
You know,
he's-
Ian Nacho is
Nine
going
to
to
10.
Leicester, right?
There's one time where he came on, it literally just
Ian
shaking the
Nacho is going
referee's
to
hand and
Leicester.
then just the game ended.
Yeah,
yeah.
Ian Nacho to Leicester.
Yeah, 25 million apparently.
good business, good business.
that's a good
business.
signing.
They're
that.
trying to replace
Yeah.
Mahrez, basically, guys.
Yeah, hopefully he
Yeah.
flops though, so Nigeria can do that.
The half hope is only
Chill,
gonna
chill.
make a video about he's better than Messi. because-
He's probably gonna do well. He's
Oh,
he's a
yo,
good striker.
Ian Nacho and Musa link up.
Damn.
I
But
would
yeah,
take
but yeah,
Ian
man.
Nacho.
Chelsea's
I would take
transfers
Ian-
is
I would take
No,
Ian
Ian
Nacho
Nacho is
over.
actually underrated, man. The guy is.
I would take him over Lacazette, honestly. I mean,
Ian Nacho is actually a better
Easily.
striker than Rashford. That's just.
No way.
No,
No
no.
way.
It is,
Rashford
it is.
can dribble the ball. You can do so
Even
much.
Double H said Rashford is better.
Yeah, Ian Nacho
Nah,
is just
I
a goal
disagree.
scorer.
when did he say that?
I think last summer, after the
Alright.
Euros or something. He admitted that he was because at the beginning he was saying Kelechi's better because of his goal per minute
Goals
rate.
to minute ratio. Yeah.
And then he was like, okay, guys, I can't lie anymore. Rashford is better.
Is Kelechi was he taught in Nigeria or is it English? Like was
No,
he
Nigeria,
taught
fully
football?
Nigeria, fully Nigeria.
So it was
Nigeria then signed this city.
He was recently signed by Man City.
He's fully Nigerian.
He's fully
Nah.
Nigerian.
nice.
He's as
If you ever hear
Nigerian
him
as they
talk,
come.
like
Yeah, that's why he plays
Yeah.
when you watch him for Nigeria, he plays really, really hard. You can tell when someone really cares.
Yeah.
he's trying to prove himself.
Where's Latan going, by the way?
Apparently MLS.
No, apparently Juventus are kind of trying to maybe get him.
Oh my god. And
You-
do
you-
wrong. What are they're trying to win a Champions League. That's the last person they need.
It's a
Hello,
retirement
it's
home.
Cathedral Brothers.
Oh, Cathedral.
Cathedral.
40 million for Lamar. Talk to me.
Lamar,
Who?
he's top 5, bro. He's top 5.
Talk to me. 40 million.
Top five,
Is that
top
enough?
five.
Is that enough? To
Along
get
with
him?
Nasri.
Is that enough to get him, man? Talk to me.
I don't
No,
know. man.
yeah,
Depends
you're gonna
on-
lose
50
Sanchez
mil.
though, so
I hope they
Well,
feel
who's-
generous and they just give it to him.
Who is Lamar anyway? I don't know who's this. Who's this?
Mana, you need to get
He's
off this
technically
this hangout if you don't know who
He's
Lamar is.
he's Sterling, but with actual talent.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah,
he's
talk to me.
another.
Who would you
class.
rather have, man?
Is he French again? Is Wenger building for? I think I'm actually convinced he's building for the French national team.
Make Arsenal
Does
black
he have
again,
to
man.
buy French players all the time? It has
Make
to.
Arsenal black again. That's the motto.
Mate, this is the thing. If he can rebuild the Invincibles and buy the French team again, he's doing well. France are the team that's going to win the World
Yo,
Cup.
Cathedral, as long as Wenger's the manager, you'll never win the league.
He's never
Shut
had
up,
good
fool,
players,
God.
man. He's never had good players. Imagine now him actually having good players. Wow.
He's finished. He's been finished for 10 years.
Nah, man.
Yo,
he's done
Andrew,
well
are you
with
dri-
Giroud.
are you
He's done well
driving?
with Giroud.
Who's finished?
Not too bad. So.
Wenger.
He's not
Oh,
done
Wenger
too
is
bad.
fucking dog shit.
He hasn't done anything in 15 years, and people
But he's,
still
yeah,
rate
because
him.
he's had Giroud.
2
up front
FA
and
Cups
you've had
otherwise,
Drogba.
man.
Yeah.
Two FA
Wait,
Cup.
dude, he had
Roberto
Van Persie. He had Van
Roberto
Persie
Martinez
also. And he
FA
didn't win shit.
Guys,
Sam
can-
Allardyce would have been better than Wenger at Arsenal.
Mate, he
Exactly.
had Giroud. He
Who
had
said that?
This is
Who
why
said that?
He had
said that?
Giroud up front for 5
League-
years.
guys, can you imagine?
Who mentioned
Can-
Sam Allardyce in this hangout?
Yo,
Sam
Sam Allardyce is top 20 managers of all
Best
time.
English manager.
This
Yeah,
guy has balled in every club he's been in.
yeah.
It's
Undefeated.
time to go to bed, guys.
Undefeated.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Arsenal wins the league? I think I'll log off and go and retreat and stay away from the
way they're
media.
going, man, with their spending, the
I
way
think
they're
you do, man.
going.
That would be the biggest L you ever took.
No, because
Along with the other
this will go
Ls.
on for a decade at least. They
Along
will
with the
sing
other
about
Ls if
this.
Arsenal win the league.
Yo,
this year.
seriously, do Arsenal really have a chance of winning it? Be honest.
If they
Yes,
get
yeah.
Lamar,
Yes,
Alexis,
they do.
Arsenal
and
currently
Lacazette.
have the best squad in the EPL.
No,
Yes,
what is the
no,
best
no,
squad? No, let me tell you something.
The
Come
best
on.
squad doesn't mean you're guaranteed.
The best starting 11. The best
They
starting 11.
don't have the best starting
Thank you,
11.
Andrew.
Get
Thank
real.
you.
Get
Right
real.
now they do.
Because,
Right now they
because of
don't.
because of Lacazette. I mean, come on.
And Lamar,
Lacazette.
No, they
and Lamar
don't.
coming in.
They don't. But if they get
Bro.
Mahrez or Lamar, then we can talk. Like,
Bro,
then they have, like, a top
who has a better squad? Name a club that has a better squad.
Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea,
Manchester City
Man United,
has a better
Spurs.
squad.
Why are you
Chelsea ain't
mentioning
got a
Liverpool
striker.
over and over?
Tottenham have a better squad. Even
How do Man
Tottenham.
City? How do Man City or Liverpool have a better
Chelsea
starting 11?
haven't got a striker.
It's very simple. It's very simple. Go to Google, type Premier League table 2016-17 season, and tell me which one has the better squad.
Yeah,
But
not when
that
you've
doesn't
got
mean that they
Giroud
have
up
a
front.
better starting 11.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know how you can prove that. It's like saying somebody's the best runner, but he's finishing 8th in
If
a
you're
race.
buying
Wait,
top
has
players, mate.
Arsenal beaten Liverpool last season?
No, they didn't. Nope.
No, that doesn't
Arsenal.
mean that the
Correct
team.
me if I'm wrong, but Arsenal beat Chelsea and City last year, right?
Yeah, tactically.
No, didn't beat
Wenger
City. Didn't beat City.
Wenger, he did beat City, so Wenger out.
Okay, well, Arsenal beat United though, right? Or did they?
Yeah, we beat them at home.
that
man.
game is meaningless. We just rested our players, basically.
We
You
beat
do
them at
realise
home.
the only reason why Arsenal come fifth was because of the contracts. You do realise that, don't you? You do actually understand that actually mucks up the whole campaign.
What?
So you do
You can't
understand
be
the
the
contract.
best. You can't be the best squad just because you added one player. When last year, a few months ago, you finished sixth.
Imagine Alexis. Imagine an extra 30 goals onto what Alexis already does. That's
Look,
another
it
level.
doesn't.
Who
Look,
finished
at
sixth?
the end of the
Who
day,
finished fifth, mate?
it doesn't
What
matter how good of a squad.
FG guys, just
As-
let it slide. Let it slide. December, we're back to we're not winning the league. Like there'll be a man.
You
Like,
don't
It's
think
not
honestly,
happening,
man,
Juju,
Juju?
man.
no,
It's
no,
not
like guys,
happening, man.
like no. Mohammed,
Even though I think
Juju, you
Arsenal have
don't
the best
honestly
squad,
believe.
a best starting 11,
No.
I don't think they'll win the league.
yeah, but Cathedral. Look,
Cathedral.
Man, this is gonna be different. This year is gonna be
Did you
different.
just
Trust
say?
me.
Did you just say
Save
30
this
goals
thing
for
out, man.
30 goals for Lacazette? Do you think this is the Cyprus League? Or 30 goals for
Lacazette.
Lacazette?
What do you mean? Ibrahimovic.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Stasi.
25 goals to 30 goals in the Premier League in his first season.
He said
25
Cyprus.
to 30 goals.
Yeah, but look,
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Remember these words.
yeah,
what's
but
good?
hey, Stasi.
Yo, hey. My mic works, thankfully. Hey, guys.
Hey, let's talk about the Dybala L. Like that was a massive L.
Yeah, man. So, like the last 2 months, I've been piping down. Like, you know.
You're on that Verratti train now.
Yeah, the variety train, yeah. But that's not happening
Nah.
either, man.
I'm sorry, man. I mean,
Oh my
team
god.
with Lamar, Mahrez, mate, Lacazette, wow, Alexis, mate. No team in
Yo,
world football.
Cathedral, your manager's Wenger. Like, calm down.
You do know the manager outclassed Conte and Pep Guardiola on the way
He
to the FA Cup
finished
final.
fifth.
You
He
do realise
finished
that, don't you?
This has some shame.
That was because of the contract. That's 'cause
Listen,
of the
the way I
contract.
see it, Wenger has
That
the
was 'cause
least
of the
excuses
contract.
now. He has the best starting 11. Least amount of excuses available.
He ain't got the best starting 11. I don't agree with that. He's got probably, if he gets Lacazette, Alexis, Ozil, and Lamar or Mahrez, we've got the best forward line in England and probably one of the best in Europe.
Not
Yeah.
Europe. Calm down. But EPL for sure.
I cannot wait.
And when you mean Europe, he means Europa League.
Man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be different.
We all know what's gonna happen.
Okay, let's do this, guys. Let's do this, guys. Mo, do you want to bet Sterling AVI 1 year if you finish top 4? If you're gonna finish top 4, do you want to
Okay,
bet?
I'm willing to take that bet. I'm willing to take. If you can do a face
Now, if
reveal,
Arsenal get,
if I win,
I'm not
face
gonna
reveal.
do that.
if Arsenal
Face
get,
reveal, man.
I think if Arsenal,
That's a fair.
Yeah, let Abdul talk.
Guys,
yeah,
you
I
know
think
what-
if
you know
Arsenal
what I
get Mahrez or Lamar, then and they keep Alexis, then they're gonna get top 4. Come
Guys,
on,
if
that's
you hear
too much.
that, if
You know,
Arsenal
if
finish in the top
who,
4,
wait, who's not getting top 4 then?
if
Chelsea?
Arsenal finish in the top 4, man is gonna do a face reveal.
I can see United, Chelsea, or Liverpool not get, or Tottenham not getting top 4.
Liverpool got
Look, we just signed Lukaku. We just signed
Mo Salah, Mohamed Salah. Are you telling me Arsenal, Lacazette?
Okay, I can't.
He was a Chelsea
Honestly,
reject, by the way.
I can't disagree with that. Salah is easily top 5 in the world, so I
Top
can't.
5 is
Lamar's better than Salah, mate.
Let me tell you. Let me give everyone a quick summary.
Salah is
Like
Victor Moses, and Salah top 5.
Yo, FG, you're not making top 4 next year. You literally have no
Can I just
fullbacks.
say something? You know what I love, man? Just Arsenal doing their business very quietly. Everyone's going to have a shock next season when they come back.
But Cathedral, I've known you for
This is what I love. This is what I
5
love.
years. It's never.
Cathedral, I've known you for a good 5 years, and you say the same shit every year, bro.
I said last year that Lacazette, we hadn't bought players of this quality.
No,
Yo,
I know.
Lacazette this, Lacazette that, blah blah.
Yeah,
blah.
but I know. It's like the
Same
same. I'll give you a summary of Arsenal's season. This will happen. They'll probably win the Community Shield against. I think they're facing Chelsea, and then they'll think like they're winning the treble, and then they think they'll win the treble.
No
and
more.
then they'll win the five or 10
forgot
games.
the Asian Cup. You forgot the Asian Cup.
And the Asian Cup, and then they'll play
Technically,
10
I mean,
games, and then
guys,
they'll get
we're
the
not in the
injuries,
Asian
and
Cup, so
And
then
the Emirates Cup.
yeah, and then
Come on, why are you so
they'll probably
negative
get to
about
Europa
your
League.
own team, man?
I'm thinking they'll
Do you
probably
guys-
get Europa League.
Do you guys realize how perfect this is setting? Oh, go ahead, Stezzy.
Arsenal might win the Europa League and make it that way.
Yeah, they will.
guys,
they
you
will.
can easily win the Europa League if you wanted to.
Look, look, the Europa League is gonna hinder you guys. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't see
They'll
how you
probably
guys
win
can
it.
honestly believe Arsenal have had the roof for 5 years.
It
and they've
depends
got in
if
the top
Arsenal
four.
are trying to win the Europa League. If they are trying, then we'll win it, no doubt. But I
Do you
think
guys
our main
realize
focus
how
is in
perfectly
the
this is
Premier League.
setting up though for like
No.
Arsenal fan TV rants?
Okay,
that
Bo,
Wenger
Yo,
spends
yo,
all
Claude's
that
gonna have
money
a heart attack by December.
and
I'm
it still
telling
doesn't work.
Man, are you willing to take that bet?
No, if you change the bet, I can do whoever's AVI you want for a year,
No,
or even
I want your face.
I'll
I want
do
to see
I'll
your
do it
face.
2 years. I'll do it 2 years,
I
and
want
you
to
do
see
one.
you. I want to
I
see your
want
face. You
everyone-
can't
No,
I
tell
want
me.
Mata,
everyone's
you
top
can't race Sterling for a year.
I want
No,
everyone's
man,
top
man,
four
I want
right
to see
now.
your face.
I want everyone's top four right now, starting from you.
Face
yeah,
reveal
starting
if
from
you
you and
lose
working
the
down.
bet. It's
I
simple
want
as that.
everyone's top four.
Wait, so what are we doing right now?
Everyone's top four.
Hey,
Start.
I'm good. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, I know. This
Damn,
alright.
is that Andrew's ex? Or
We're all listening to Ramsey get his dick
Andrew, is that your
sucked.
ex, bro?
What the fuck is going
No,
on?
Don't eat all of those. You look good. Don't eat all of those.
Yo, Andrew, this is
No,
live,
no,
by the way.
Yo, Andrew, man, is that your ex? What's going on? Shit.
Oh shit! I'm
Oh.
on you. My bad.
Andrew, this
Whole thing got silent real quick, man.
Yo, is this live? This is being
Yes, this is recorded for posterity.
Is
Yes, man.
What did he say, girl? You look good.
Guys, let's get serious now. Guys, get serious.
She sounded good too. She sounded like she was pretty happy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo,
Oh,
Andrew, is
bro.
that your ex, bro? What's going on?
he's
Top
getting
four,
laid.
guys. Top four.
Yeah, top four. Yeah.
All right, top four. I'll kick this off with Monday. What is your top four, man?
Right now.
Same as every year. City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United. Every year, same.
Abdul.
Every year.
Abdul.
Arsenal never
Permanent
been
top
out
four.
for
Are
1
we
year,
talking
so
like
that means
with the
every
current
year it's-
squads?
Squads.
So Chelsea have who up?
Zero. Got no striker. They've got no striker.
Batshuayi is the current starter, or Loic Remy.
So I can't
Depending
assume
on
that
whoever you
Costa
want to
stays. Can
No,
I assume
no,
that
no, no,
Costa
no, no.
stays or no?
Stazzy, your mic is like ridiculous right now, bro.
Can I assume that Costa stays or no?
Sure, assume it.
I'd
Yeah, go
say,
ahead.
and then Arsenal don't have. Okay, so Arsenal only have Lacazette, right? Okay. I
And
think
Kolasinac.
I'd
And
say
Kolasinac.
City. I'd have like no particular order. I'd have Chelsea, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, Arsenal, City, and United. I don't think Tottenham and
Yeah,
Liverpool
that's my pick.
right now.
Oh
Right?
yeah, I'll say my pick. Yeah, but I know. I agree with them. Do like the Chelsea City. I think Chelsea going back to back, and what's the I'll say Liverpool, and I can't say Man United is so bad. I'll say
my
Tottenham.
God, Juju, what the
I'll say
hell?
Tottenham, and then Arsenal, and then Man United. It's
So
in
Juju
between-
thinks Chelsea are winning the league, which means Chelsea are definitely not
Yep,
winning the
another
league.
L,
FG, your top four.
Alright, this is okay. It's gonna be United, City, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Wait, one sec. Why is everyone picking Liverpool? Like right now, this current team, current Liverpool team is shit. Like there's no.
It isn't really. It isn't
I
really.
mean, Klein back,
If
Milner
you ever,
left back.
if anything you can say is Liverpool, they're the best out of the top 6 teams against the top 6 teams. If you're gonna be objective, they're the best out of those top six
Yeah, and they
teams
still
against
finished
each
fourth.
other.
They haven't
finished
got
fourth.
one world class player.
They finished fourth because they lost against small teams. But
Yeah.
you can't. You
One
cannot.
world
There's
Counts. You don't win
there's
the league
nothing.
by playing against the top 6.
There's nothing that you can say Arsenal has a better squad than
They
Liverpool.
don't have
Nothing at all you
one
can say
world
that.
They
class
do. They
player.
do have a better squad.
They don't. They
Fact.
don't though. They
But
don't.
they
No,
don't
based
have one.
All right,
based
all right,
on
guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Guys, Mo,
Yeah,
your
and
top
this
4.
is in particular order. All right, this is an order. I'm going with Arsenal. then I'm going with City, Chelsea, and then Liverpool.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Cathedral, hit me with it.
Okay, so if Alexis stays, right? If he stays, and we've got Lacazette, and we're just going by that at the moment, I would say Arsenal. I can actually do it in order, man. Arsenal second. Man City first.
I mean, Cathedral, there are 4 teams. What's taking long?
Chelsea
Come on.
and United.
So it's City,
All right.
Arsenal,
How do you
Chelsea,
start off
United.
with
So
second?
City,
Yo,
Arsenal,
And Stazzy's top 4. What is it?
So City first, Chelsea, Liverpool, and United.
Yo, bro, where's
knocking
Arsenal?
Arsenal out.
Yo, FG,
So
what do you,
no one has Tottenham in their top 4.
No, they were playing at Wembley next season.
They're playing at
FG,
Wembley, man.
FG, why do you keep
They've
saying?
been the
Why do you
best
keep
team in
saying?
England for the past 2 years.
No,
Yeah,
they have.
They
Nah,
did
they
garbage
haven't.
at Wembley
Nah,
though.
Dan, they haven't bought anyone yet.
They ain't gonna buy
They
anyone.
don't need to buy anyone. They have the
Of course
best starting
you need-
11 still.
They've lost Cole Walker.
Doesn't
No,
matter.
I
You have to
disagree.
improve every
Tottenham
year.
don't have, other than Kane, that's the only truly special player they have.
Yeah, they haven't got a world class player.
What about that guy?
And
What's
Danny
his
Rose.
name?
Danny Rose, yeah, Danny Rose is amazing. But other than
What
that,
about
Dele Alli.
Eric Dyer, Dele
Eric
Alli?
Dyer.
nah,
Dele Alli's
Eric
special.
Dyer, no.
Dele Alli's not. I'm telling you, guys, please
Wanyama.
remember this hangout.
Wanyama.
Dele Alli, when he gets
They're all
exposed, he's not
mediocre
even gonna look
players.
like a footballer. Like,
They're
save
all
this
squad
hangout.
players. They're all squad players.
No, Dele
You know?
Alli is technically the guy.
How does the secondary striker get exposed, Abdul?
Bro, he's not a striker.
Yeah, he's a secondary striker.
Apparently, this guy is supposed to be a midfielder that gets 5 touches a game. Like, I've never heard of
Abdul,
that.
who's better? Who's better?
Score.
Abdul, who's better, Dele Alli or Morata?
Dele Alli or Morata, they're different players.
Wow.
But I
Who's
think
better? Answer the question.
Morata,
Who's
I'd say
better?
Morata.
Ozil is better.
You said Morata.
Yeah, I'd say Morata.
Ozil's better.
The way you, so you
No,
think
like
Dele
honestly,
Alli's
Dele Alli is literally a nothing player. Like once he can't score,
unbelievable. We will remember this. We will remember this. He said he's a player.
Abdul, I'm telling you, it's like the English, like the English thing is like, oh, they're all hype.
guys are
Even
tripping,
an
bro.
average player, is like they're all
You
hype.
guys are tripping. Dele Alli's good.
Coutinho is better than Dele Alli.
this is what I don't get, right? Like, so why does Dele Alli get hyped and someone like Danny Rose doesn't get hyped? Like, Danny Rose is amazing.
Someone doesn't have to be
Guys,
hyped.
It's like a fucking left back.
no, like Danny Rose
He's
is
a left back is irrelevant position, Abdul. Irrelevant. No matter
You know
where
what we
you
live
go,
in?
irrelevant.
We live in a culture of either you're 100% a hater or you're 100% a dick rider. If I call Dele Alli good, then you automatically assume I'm saying this.
no,
nigga's
no,
just-
he's good,
No,
but he's
no,
not. Like,
Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you something. My point
He's
is,
not
like, he's
Ozil or
a decent
Coutinho
player,
level.
but, like when you look at, for example, the rankings, there's a ranking that came out ranking the best talents in the world, and this guy was only second to Mbappe. Like, that's too much.
That's
Like,
from
really too much.
Bleacher
He is though.
Reports.
He
That's
is
from
though.
Bleacher Reports.
He is. How many goals did he score this season?
Bro, like Dembele has more talent in his left testicle.
How
than-
many goals did Dembele score this season compared
That's
to
disrespectful as fuck.
compared to Dele Alli? Dembele is a reserve player for country, isn't he? I mean, this
He
compare
started for France, bro.
sorry,
What do
He
you-
plays for France, to be fair, man. Like,
reserve player for France compared to starting Premier League football international.
Dembele
What a
starts
long
for Dortmund,
title
and
that
he just
is.
scored a winner in a cup final.
Yeah. In those little games, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
money. I could argue it's harder to be France's second team than to be a starter for England.
No, it isn't. Dude,
Way harder.
England national team is more
Do you
talked
know how
about
much
than France
competition
national
there
team.
is in the French national team? They have 4 11s that could legit get to a World Cup quarterfinal or semifinal. Their first 11 can't even get to the semi.
If he was good enough, he would be at least a substitute. You know, I mean, Giroud is a starter for France. So calm down with all that.
Bro, Dembele starts. Like I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
But Abdul, he just recently started.
well, yeah, because he's fucking 18 or 19.
Yeah, excuses. Dele
You want him
Alli's
to start
better.
at 16? Like I don't get it.
Dele Alli's better. How many goals did he score in Bundesliga?
You're
Whoa, money. Are you saying that Dele Alli is better than Ousmane Dembele?
Yes, he is.
Oh my God, this guy needs to be kicked out, man.
Guys, can I just say something?
I'm hovering over your Abbey at the moment. I'm conflicted whether to block.
Like, guys, am I lying? Literally, Dembele has more talent in his left toe than.
It's not. You're missing the point, though. It's not. It's not about talent. It's not about talent.
You will remember I started this conversation out by saying Dele Alli is a good player. I rate him. Obviously, most of this group doesn't. But
it's not about talent. It's about effectiveness.
Guys, can I just say something?
Tripping.
On his prime.
Bro, Dembele had 20 plus assists at 18. How is he not effective? Like,
let's change the topic. This is getting...
Oh yeah, but just on a note, does anyone realize Oxlade-Chamberlain has not been good since he came out the closet? Like he's not been good.
One of our best players last season.
Wow. No, he's not been good because like he was like the biggest. Like he was him and Raheem Sterling. They were the biggest talent, and then like now they're just. They're alright. They're not that good.
No.
They're not that good.
Wow.
No. Look, they're not that good. Look, like they've been overshadowed by Mbappe and the guy. Like,
can you stop talking?
Chamberlain probably had his best season.
I'll tell you why I don't
I've
rate
ever
him
seen.
highly. Because this guy gets compared to Lampard. Like, because he scores in midfield, supposedly. Like, like Lampard was actually talented. This guy has no talent.
It doesn't matter how talented. It doesn't matter how talented.
You don't need
guys,
talent to be world class. Look at
Guys.
Thomas Muller is not talented, but he's world class.
Exactly.
What?
It doesn't matter how talented you are. It matters the impact.
As long as
you
you
could be so talented.
Well, once Dele Alli played deeper, right? When Poch played him deeper in the Champions League, where he actually had to use his talent, not just his movement and goal scoring. Like when you had to actually show some type of talent other than his goal scoring instinct, he was useless. He got dominated by Leverkusen and teams like that.
So what about Kane? Kane's useless then too. All the Spurs players flopped in the Champions League.
Who will
score more goals?
Ali by himself.
I'm sorry, but
Kane
is so much better. And Kane will prove. Kane is what do you call it?
Give me a minute, man.
Kane is not world class either, right? I'm not saying Kane's world class.
Give me a minute now. Yeah. Who is actually going to score more goals next season? Kane, Lukaku, Lacazette, or
Lukaku.
Nah, Kane. I think.
Tell me who.
Kane, yeah.
My boy Gabriel Jesus. Jesus is gonna score the most goals. That's who's gonna score.
Another overrated player. Like I don't. He's Brazilian, so I'm R9 for some reason. Like
if he stays fit, he will.
Yeah, he's
Lacazette. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing: if you're an Italian defender, you get overrated. If you're an African striker, you overhyped. And like if you're good at passing, like if you're a good midfielder in the Spanish, like you're not the hype. Like there's certain stereotypical positions. Like if you're decent and you come from a certain country, you're hype.
But you know that's actually true. Like right when you see a midget that's Spanish and that can pass, everyone calls him like Iniesta, Xavi. You see a good African striker, they're automatically Drogba and
Wait a minute. You see, black people assume that black strikers are good. Does everyone else assume African strikers are good?
Yeah, but it's like this. It's
because they call it power and pace and strength.
I'm in an echo chamber probably, so I can't.
Can I just say that's like Thomas Lemar and Mahrez. Like people love Thomas Lemar because he's black.
I don't even know who Thomas Lemar is, but okay.
No, he's good.
That shows your knowledge of football.
Look, bro, it's not our fault that you don't watch football.
You don't know anything about Lamar.
If he was anything, I'm sure I would know him.
No, Lemar is good. Lemar is good.
Sterling, but you don't know. just shows how
Lemar is good.
Yeah,
Lemar
so
is good.
how many
Bunny,
players
you
are
didn't
Monaco
even watch
letting
the
go?
Champions League final. Like, so how am I supposed to care about what you say?
Listen, I don't want to see Juventus. You know, it's boring. I don't want to watch it. It's a waste of time.
damn man.
Right.
To be fair, he has a point. Like I think everybody knew Madrid would win, didn't we?
No.
Come on, man.
Yo,
you
that
could've-
was the easiest final prediction ever.
The
I
final,
said
like-
3-1.
I'm fucking with you. Like
The first
Honestly,
half
Bunny's
was
just
amazing
being
as
an
well.
idiot, not watching
Do
the
you know what I
game.
don't understand? Do you know how bad Barcelona are in comparison to Real Madrid's squad, first 11? If you don't take away their front three, their
No
midfield
front
ain't
three, you're
even
giving-
bet- Their team is not even better than Atletico Madrid's if you take
Yeah.
away their front three. It's incredible, man.
Cathedral, I think
It's
Cathedral.
rebuilding.
No, Cathedral. I think you're giving too much credit to front three. I say Messi. Take out Messi. This team is mid-table in La Liga.
Really? Come
Oh, wow,
on,
no,
come
no.
on.
Take out,
Listen,
no. The numbers say. The numbers say. It's not me. It's the
tweaking,
numbers.
bro.
No, the numbers say. The numbers say. Like if Messi didn't play
You don't-
like last
you don't-
season,
you don't think they
Barcelona
would
are
step
8th.
up though? You don't think they would step up though if Messi's not there? Somebody, Neymar or Suarez, will
Neymar is a side man.
Manir.
Neymar is a side man.
Didn't we see like
Neymar's 26 and he still hasn't.
Didn't we see like 2 seasons ago where Messi missed like a couple months where Neymar looked
Messi does
legitimately like the
Messi's
best player in
Alexis
the world?
Arsenal.
Honestly, I've lost all hope on Neymar. He's nothing to me. I don't care.
I told you. And people.
Have some respect, man.
No, I
Dude,
told
Abdul,
people. No,
he's
I told
26.
people.
This guy's
Nine-
People. I told
goals
people
the
he
whole
should never.
year.
He should
9
never have
goals.
joined Barcelona.
Yeah,
And
this is the thing. Neymar had 9 goals, but this was by far his best season for Barca. I don't
No,
care.
but- yeah,
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Couldn't get
Abdul.
the job done.
See,
Football isn't played on paper. I'm sorry. This
no, Abdul,
I'm sorry.
Abdul,
Goals are
Abdul.
most important thing as
No,
a
Abdul,
forward. So.
he's the problem. Like we've said this a couple of times. Like Neymar should never have gone to his mentality. He should never go to Barcelona. He should have gone to his own team, maybe PSG, and score like crazy goals and win the Ballon d'Or. People were comparing Neymar to Cristiano. I mean, Cristiano got a Ballon d'Or at 23. This man is like 26, and it's like. He's never touched the Ballon d'Or or win at or win. Or win. And as Neymar won at club level, like him being the main man, like he's carrying
never.
a team. Never.
Honestly,
this guy
how bad does one player have to be to score 9 goals in La Liga for the whole season? 9 goals in La Liga. That's like, what were you doing?
Bro, I honestly don't like. Honestly, I don't think anyone cares about your opinions because you don't even watch football. Like,
Listen,
no one
do
cares.
you, do you consider 9 goals in a whole season?
Yeah,
and
I consider
60 something
Neymar's
games.
season-
It's a good season to you.
I
That.
consider this by far Neymar's best season in Europe. That's a fact. Like,
All he did is try and control the game.
bro,
Not
this
score.
Neymar's 10 minutes against PSG are like one of the. Like,
Well, he did for one game, great.
bro, that's
I mean-
bigger than Dybala's career. So shut up.
Neymar, he ended him. 2 goals and he knocked him out. Him and Messi.
Dybala's ass, man. Just
Huh?
Yo, let's talk about Ronaldo winning the 5th Ballon d'Or, the best player in the world.
Can we talk? Why is he
shocking player, one of the worst I've ever seen.
Real Madrid's
He's
greatest.
carried your club, Abdul.
Yeah.
Remember that.
He just has to.
The people who got away with it. It's like the Juventus defense got away with it. With like no one in the media, like no one said Bonucci and these guys are horrible.
Exactly.
Like they were terrible.
Do we rate Bonucci anymore, or do we still
Yo,
consider him a
I
good defender?
guarantee you, if Ramos conceded 4 goals, immediately all over that.
If it was Ramos, this would be like abused 24/7.
Yo,
Like,
Exactly.
Is Bonucci world class after getting 4 goals in the final? I don't know. I don't know
No,
about
he
that.
is. But like my point is, people act like he's flawless because he's Italian. That's my problem. Like, but other than that, he's a good player.
Yo, who was this guy 3 years ago?
Honestly, I'm just happy because Chiellini got exposed because I can't take the double H Chiellini praise. Like,
Yo, Double H is going crazy. Chiellini.
and Basali, all these guys got exposed big time.
It's not Chiellini. It's Giorgio. It's Giorgio. My boy Giorgio.
Giorgio.
This is live, by the way. Guys. And
That's pretty crazy.
and who's the other guy that got away with it? The people that Sanchez too. Like no one called Sanchez out. Like he disappeared in the Confederations Cup against the B team, Germany's B team, and no one gave him a stake, and people are still saying 50
Nah,
million.
leave my boy.
That guy,
Leave Arsenal
he's
boys
19
alone,
million,
man.
and I'm being generous. I'm
You
being
know, if it was
generous.
Hazard,
Oh, come on.
if it was Hazard,
leave my
everyone
boy
would say
alone.
he's weak, mentally weak and stuff.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
exactly. Yo, it's double standards, man.
yeah,
It's because
yeah.
it's
But
Alexis. He's from the streets, and he was like, he's a thugged out player, and he's
yeah,
from, and you know, like he just
Yo,
got.
Nah,
hurt.
leave him
It's
alone,
double
man.
standards at the end
to
of
be
the
fair,
day.
he was recovering from a hamstring injury from the season. Just like yeah, that's what
He's
they
been
say.
carrying Arsenal on his back for all season, man. Come
Yo,
on, man.
carrying his team to 5th place. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, he hasn't rested in 5 years. I mean, he's played back to back to back to back. So
Exactly.
the double standard is unreal. Like, if it was Hazard, it would be like he's weak.
No, I like Hazard, but I
Well,
just don't think he's that. I
Hazard
don't
came
think he's
here.
that good. You can't tell me he's better than Alexis, man. Hazard doesn't. He ain't got that. He
What do you
ain't
mean?
got it, man.
The guy won 2 league titles.
Yes, but do you not think with
Yeah.
Hazard, he never does it on his own? He kind of has to work in a team.
Considering how many leagues does Sanchez have in EPL?
How many
How many Champions Leagues?
How many titles has he won with his country? Yeah?
How many what?
How many titles has he won with his country?
Okay, by that logic, Cristiano's better than Messi. Okay, thank you.
Well, he's better than Messi.
Thank you.
Cristiano is probably better than Messi at the moment.
How many? Well, he played for in the beginning.
Ronaldo is better than Messi at the moment. You can't really argue with that. So,
Jesus Christ.
can't really argue with that, really. Statistics show
Yeah, you
that,
can.
and titles show that. So,
Brain shows Messi.
Can we go back to what happened with Andrew? What was that?
Yeah,
Uh,
he's picking up his girlfriend. He's picking up his girlfriend.
Yo, I didn't know that. He thought he was muted.
he's weird, that guy, that Andrew guy. Who is this guy?
yeah, he is. I like him though.
He's about
I like him.
he's about to get laid.
Yeah, like we just witnessed him get some
What was
pussy.
you getting
Like,
angry?
Yeah.
what is going on?
We're sitting here like losers. He's getting late.
Yeah. Like I think he left it intentionally. So like just to take a piece of that and be like, I'm getting laid while you guys are here.
He's eating Cheerios right now, doing nothing.
So, Bayern Munich, talk to me. Tolisso.
Oh yeah,
It's-
Tolisso.
Why bother? These guys can't afford 50 mil for a player nowadays.
Yeah,
Better
like
than Dele Alli. Better than Dele Alli, man.
yeah, like I think Bayern will
Look, these
like.
signings don't matter. They're not winning anything in the
No,
championship.
we will, FG, we will.
What
Like,
do you mean? What do you mean we? You're a Madrid fan.
no, I can't. Like, I think either I'm staying neutral. The Madrid is like, I get a heart attack with Madrid. Like, I can't. It's too much. But with Bayern, they're good. They're really good. Like, because they're going to the roots. No, they're good because they're going to the fundamentals. You don't spend like 50 million on Sanchez. That's ridiculous money. You build up. They take the best German talents and then build them up. That's like they're doing like what Madrid are doing right now with taking the talents.
Then you left.
Juju, man, who are you
What's
to be
that?
giving advice on how to win when you've taken so many L's?
No, next year it'll be different. It'll be different this time.
That's
Yeah,
what you
that's
said
last year.
No, it'll be different.
And you also said Juventus were going to win that final like it was nothing.
No.
You said 200% sure.
No,
Where
look,
is this 200%?
no, with Juventus, I mean, they should have packed the bus like they do. Not play football.
Yo, why do people rate Juventus still? This club is useless.
I don't really like Juventus, man. I don't really.
What happened to the master tactician Allegri? Oh, Allegri's gonna.
Didn't he say he wants him to drop in the ocean? Pope said he wants to drop him in a plane over the sea in a plane.
He used to rate it so he.
Have you seen that video where he's actually slated him? So he wrecked AC Milan. And he's shit.
Oh, Double H?
Yeah, he also called him one of the worst managers.
Double H
of all
praises
time.
Allegri nowadays. I'm like, what the hell? This
Yeah,
guy
I'm
is
like, I don't-
average as hell.
I don't understand that, man. He slaughtered him in a video, like so you can not be able to manage. a game.
Andrew.
Oh, Ramsey. Oh, Andrew. Welcome
Andrew,
back,
did you get
man.
laid?
That was quick.
You did,
Was
yeah.
it?
You lasted quick, bro. Like shit.
Was it in the car?
It was just a quickie, man. Man, you wouldn't know anything about that.
I would.
Man.
Yeah, you get
What
10s in it,
happens
man.
if
You
Giroud
get
scores
10s.
more goals than Lacazette? What happens if Giroud scores more goals than Lacazette? Is that
Yo,
gonna be
Andrew,
the
man,
most
talk,
impressive
man.
moment?
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Come on.
I think you forgot to unmute the button. So, hey, Andrew.
We can't hear you, bro.
Round 2.
I think he's died.
No, he just wanted us to see the action.
She's still riding him, man.
Yeah. You forgot to unmute.
Yeah, you guys know this is still live, right?
Yeah, this is live.
Mo, what's gonna happen to that midget Coughlin?
What do you mean?
Yo, I remember one time you said cock block. Well, that's his nickname, cock block.
Yo, guys, what's up?
Yo, you just came. You're fresh, yeah.
Yo.
Start for steam, huh?
Shit, my bad.
Yo,
My bad.
Yo, we won't send this to your girlfriend, but you can explain what that was.
Who's your girl support, man? Arsenal.
You say,
oh shit, Real Madrid, of course. Yo, oh shit, is this live?
Yeah, it was all recorded, my friend.
Of course it is. Of course.
We heard you, man. We heard you do it.
We heard you.
Yo, guys, I wanted to ask you guys a question. I'm starting like a football only YouTube channel. But do you guys know Mike Korzemba?
Who's that?
He does like a basketball history / future predictions channel.
No.
All right.
Yeah, I kind of want to be like that, but I was like confused on what my first script I should write, because I'm thinking between my first idea, which is Mbappe is going to be a future star script, or I'm thinking of doing either a Maradona or Ronaldinho history video.
Do a Lacazette script. Do a Lacazette script.
Make a video called Real Madrid Franco's Legacy.
No, because I'm thinking like a football history channel would be amazing, because it would reach North Americans who have no idea about it.
Sorry, Andy, do a Sami Nasri.
I think you should start off with like Maradona, followed by Pele.
Yeah, you think those would get the most views?
Sami Nasri, yeah, man. That's the only guy.
Cristiano would easily get the most views, but
I don't know. I feel like Arsenal fans dominate like YouTube and Twitter.
Yo, yeah, do a Lacazette.
Yeah, Lacazette
would get you a lot.
Lacazette will get me views instantly for sure.
Instantly, man. Instantly.
Yo, Stasio, what's up?
I think that would probably be the best.
Can Lacazette be the new Thierry Henry?
Because everyone right now is overhyped to Lacazette.
Just because he's black, people praise his gay.
Lacazette to Henry is the wrong comparison. The comparison you would make because of his height and his playing style would be Lacazette to Ian Wright.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's more like Ian Wright.
Wait, let me write that down. Let me write that down.
Is it Jermaine with black players, black strikers?
No, it's man. It's the way he plays.
Everyone gets compared to people that they look like. So Conte is going to get compared to Makalele.
Yep.
It's just how your brain
Mbappe
works.
is compared to Thierry Henry.
Lukaku dropped him.
When you're like a little kid and they put like the matching games in front of you, you flip a tiger and then you try to find a tiger. You flip a lion, you try to find a lion. You flip a zebra, you try to find a zebra. So that's just how your brain works.
You can't tell me that they're playing.
Ronaldo, next Henry, next
Mo. Do you know Lacazette
Messi,
is actually from where Henry was from, Guadalupe?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was actually. It's where he's from, same country.
Yeah.
Oh man, now that Messi's Henry then.
Did you say Kuala
Oh
Lumpur?
shit! I hear it go.
That's a capital.
Y'all are so fucking stupid, bro.
What was that?
I don't know. I think it's Juju's wife.
Oh my god, there's another girl. Wow, they
No, I don't have a wife.
Remember when she came in and she.
There's another one, mate. Fucking they're taking over like viruses. Incredible.
Kuala Lumpur is the capital city of Malaysia, I think.
Yeah,
And
that's where Henry was from.
They call it KL, not Kuala Lumpur. Don't go there saying Kuala Lumpur. It's KL.
Kuala Lumpur. That's where
Manny.
and Henry was from.
Man, you should start a trolling YouTube channel.
Nah, I don't want to give out free advice.
He has one already.
You know what? If I did a YouTube channel, right, have hope. If I battled him, my predictions would have been more right than his.
Dude, you said Arsenal would win the league every year.
Yo, no, I didn't say Arsenal would win the league every year.
Were you the guy that made the account called Anti Have Hope? Somebody made like some account that's like.
Yeah, no, I did a video of me dressed as a black man with sunglasses.
No, it was Cristiano for half.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
half hope for Cristiano.
Yeah, half all for Cristiano.
Yeah, how about Cristiano?
Are we done, guys? Are we done?
No.
Okay.
No.
You can end the live thing.
20 minutes. Finish 20 minutes. What should we talk about now?
We
What's
should
some?
talk about how Chelsea are actually fucked.
Chelsea, mate, are shit, man.
Yeah,
no,
maybe.
no, they're good. Guys, Andrew, I think they're good because the team that's screwed is Man United.
What?
What?
We just signed the new Pele. We just signed the new.
They have their backs
Chill.
like Smalling, Luke Shaw. I mean, like what's the other
sorry.
name? Like these
Lingard.
guys are
Did you hear
horrible.
Carrick is the official captain now?
Yo, when was the last time someone won the Premier League back to back?
Oh wait, I think when United.
We won the
United.
We won 3.
I highly doubt that's gonna happen next year. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You notice as well by clubs. Look at Chelsea.
If Chelsea had back Koulibaly and Nainggolan, then yeah, they would have won it.
Have you noticed
And maybe
every time
someone
someone
good.
wins the Premier League, they
Right.
don't go out and buy.
Now they're too
and
average.
Sit back on it for a year. Have you noticed that? Any team that wins the Premier League.
What do you guys
sits
think
back,
about that dude
doesn't
Rudiger?
buy.
I think he's bang average, man. The guy, whenever
No,
I see
Yeah,
I
him,
like
he's
Rudiger. I like
He
Rudiger.
shut down Sanchez, Mo. What are you talking about? In the final. This guy shut
Mate,
down Sanchez.
Sanchez was half fit. He just
They
came
should have
back
gone
from
for
injury.
Koulibaly.
Welbeck is gonna bench Lacazette after the second.
That guy, well,
You know the funny thing is Arsenal bought a French bench player. Well, Jeff Giroud, who's a starter for France.
You don't realise that Giroud plays because of his height and his
Yeah,
You
yeah.
never heard of a preference?
Yeah.
Mo, 53 million. It's gonna jump to 60 for France's bench player. Bench
He
by
ain't a
Giroud.
bench player. They still
Wait,
play
yeah,
for
is it
Sissoko.
50 or 60 mil? I heard it's
gonna
50
jump to
53.
It's 60 million euros. So it's
Okay.
50 million
If
pounds.
they make top 4 next year, but I don't know about that. But
Yo, what is the user? How does the username Everything Football sound for our YouTube channel?
Everything
It's alright,
football.
it's not. I would do football world.
It's a little too
Football
generic, but I guess
Listen to this, man. Football world. There you go.
Football what?
World.
football well.
Oh, Football World.
Nah, that's too
I
cool.
don't even have that
That sounds
fast.
whack. That sounds whack.
You
man.
know what you should do. You know what you should do, Andrew. You should go and Google the or search football or soccer, and then
I've done that.
Yo, Juju, I can't call it soccer, bro. I would get
Nah, don't call it soccer, bro. You'd get
I would get
subscribers.
obliterated.
Football family? No, that's too cheesy.
Nah, it's too easy, man.
What about Football Guru or something?
no guru.
Sounds
Universal.
How about New Have Hope? This dude New Have Hope.
Bro, I'm not gonna be making Have Hope videos.
2.0.
Call it HH the second.
No, but I'm in a different market than HH. HH does like commentary.
Get some sunglasses.
Some sunglasses.
Ray-Ban.
Yo, Mo, don't you have an Arsenal channel that's like really good, really successful?
Bro, I haven't had time to upload. I've just been trying to upload on Twitter now.
Mo, wait, when is that
maybe-
Lukaku video?
Andrew,
Plus,
maybe
like,
something like
there's a lot of copyright issues, so I'm just.
Maybe what now?
why don't you make just one that where you
I
talk
was
about?
thinking like maybe like football timeline.
Mate, I don't
Yo,
do rants.
Mane, you
Timeline.
You still have that video? You said Arsenal.
That could be
win
pretty
the League
good.
Cup?
No, I deleted it. I deleted it. It got some idiot was going disliking. I was like, what the heck? Some
How about
You?
Mo, was that you, Mo?
No, it was me, man,
Oh,
Stazzy.
probably was me, man.
I was pissed at you.
It wasn't me. Still,
All the work put in to edit that 29-second video, all for nothing. All for nothing. Thanks for nothing, Mo.
No, man, I would never do anything like that.
Meanwhile, Mane has a 500,000 follower Arsenal account.
No, I
paid for this.
He
deleted
has a what?
Oh, you deleted that.
you should call your channel Reminiscence of a
That's
Footy
way
player.
too long. That's way too long, Juju. That's so long, bro.
And
Yo,
Angie, what about something? I had timeline. What about something with retro in it?
Retro football.
I
Andrew,
don't
just
know. Just like has that word in it.
It's got to be two words, and one of the words is football. That's all I know. It's got to be something extremely catchy.
Could be. Go ahead.
About
Are we
retro
seriously gonna
footy.
brainstorm for the last like 15 minutes of this?
Oh, comment
Just
section.
recorded just for everybody.
We should tell the 1 or 2 fans watching on the comment section.
There's 4 people watching. There's 4 people watching. What the fuck y'all doing watching this?
Who's watching?
I have no idea who's watching. What are you guys doing?
Guys,
You guys have nothing else to be doing right now.
Yo, the first
I don't mean to
episode got
trash
like
you, but
70
you know.
views. I'm like 70 people watched us.
Yeah,
talk
but-
about
yeah,
it. I'm like, who has the time for that?
Guys,
I'm
we are
out,
some of the
I'm
worst
going.
analysts on the planet, and they're watching us.
guys, I'm out. But remember,
I'm only good for transfers. That's it.
Yo, Peace Cathedral. Nasri for Ballon d'Or.
Samir, Gorku, Ozil.
what was that drip drop? Was Nasri? What was it? Drip drop cathedral?
Mate,
The drip doctor.
he's the best player that you would ever see in your career, in your whole life, mate.
His fluids. What did he say?
He's one of the best players you've ever seen in your life, mate. The new Zidane, man.
The news, oh my god.
Do you remember the drip doctor? I was like, there's no way this is a hospital.
He's done everything in football, bro. He's done everything in football.
My guy is IV and his dick suck at the same time.
He needs more than football in his life, mate. He's done it all. Do you know what I mean? The boys hit the top. Do you know what I mean? The best ever.
Yeah, the guy's a
Bigger than
lesbian.
Pele.
Let's be real. Sure.
What was? Let's go back to the. What was the drip doctor like? Was it like a what was it like? The
It's an
place?
escort service is what it looked like.
No, he said it was an immune boost. That's what he called it.
It was like a whole house.
Vitamin C, vitamin D.
It's like
No, I'm just saying, man. He wasted his career a little bit, man. But he's one of the best players ever, talent-wise. It's probably on par with Zidane's talent, I think.
Oh my god, this guy.
No, he actually is, man. But he just wasted it.
Get real, Cathedral. Get real.
He wasted it, man. You saw it in glimpses.
Yeah, the guy played for Sevilla, who lost to Leicester City. That tells you all.
No,
You guys don't think that there's anyone as
He
talented
made wrong
as
choices in his life.
Zidane, but then just wasted it? So someone like Charisma, for instance, who
Oh,
could have been like
oh, definitely.
in the world, but then he
He
just
could have been
pissed it
Ronaldo.
away.
He could have been a new
Or
player.
like Balotelli, who could have
No,
been the best
Robinho.
striker in the
yeah,
world.
I was about to say
decided
that.
to
Andrew,
drive his car
Yo,
down
what's
in
up?
prisons.
Yo, Mo, what's up?
what about footy throwbacks?
Footy throwbacks. Okay, let me. That's a good name, but let me see if anyone else has it. But yo, what's it called? Robinho. Robinho is the perfect example.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Yeah,
man.
but I was about to say Robinho too, because like he was so much talented, and then he just wasted it. Like he was like 21, he was playing at Madrid, or like
It's all about.
He went to
right
City for like
time.
the money, which was
Wrong
stupid.
time.
Yeah.
Samir,
City
you know
at that
Samir,
point.
if he stayed at Arsenal for another 4 years, he would have been at Real Madrid or Barcelona. If he waited out
it's
another 4 more years at Arsenal.
it's like sorry to catch you. It's a recurring theme with Brazilians. Like look at Neymar. Like I don't know why they don't have like ambition. Like this guys just want to live the lifestyle and don't care about like they're not professional. Like
People
Neymar.
from like those favela
if
ballers.
you
Like
don't,
that's why there's a whole bunch of people from Brazil that go to China and shit. Like they,
Yo,
they
I got the perfect
If you don't
name.
have a strong mentality,
What's
you're
that?
gonna do
I got the perfect name. Football rewind. That's perfect.
Yeah,
That's
good.
literally
That's good.
perfect.
That
It's
works.
probably
That works.
Probably taken.
No, it's not. I just checked it. It's
Yo,
actually
you
not.
know the Brick Academy is actually stolen. Double H stole that from somewhere.
Really?
It's actually a thing.
A school in New Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Brick.
Does it have to do with football?
No.
It's an actual. I think K through 12 school. I think.
Does BRIC stand for like
I
Idiot.
think it's probably something to do.
respectful in
Guys, we've got breaking news here. Breaking news.
children's?
James and listen to this, man. James and Morata for 120 million. That's what Real Madrid are asking for. Chelsea.
No, that's rubbish. Because
No, they're not-
that's
look,
rubbish. It's like
look,
one of them is like 90. It's like 180 or 150 at least.
I don't think it is, man.
Morata is 80 mil. Hamas is 60 mil.
Yeah,
Who's
it's like 150 around there.
What the actual fuck, man? Real Madrid are taking
Source. Who's the source?
Florentino himself.
Yeah, you guys are like mad. I was like,
Yo, us getting Lukaku means we actually we have a chance of getting Hamas. That's actually a good thing. Because there's no way we were going to get Morata and Hamas.
Can I just say, Lukaku, I'm not scared of. He's never come to the Emirates, and I've been scared of the striker. That just really says it all.
Why would you?
Yo, Coutinho, I've never been scared of Arsenal winning the league, and I'm not planning to anytime soon.
Alexis bangs it past Man United. Do you know what I mean? Like bang, top corner.
What does he win? What do you win? What do you win the league?
I've never really
when's the last
been
time he won
that
the league?
Yeah, but I've never been that much. I've never been scared of Lukaku, so I don't know why the hype. He's not done it against.
Have you been scared by Lacazette? Have you been scared by Lacazette?
You will be, man. You will be. You will be.
Bro, I was never afraid of Lacazette though. So why should I be?
You will be. You never played against.
The thing you have to realize too.
If you had to choose between Lukaku or Lacazette, everyone would choose Lacazette.
Never ever. I would take Andy Carroll over Lacazette. I mean, that's how much.
Okay, that's how I know you hate.
Look, if Lacazette is better, why is Chelsea going for Lukaku then? If Lacazette is better,
because Lacazette is unavailable.
See, look, Abdul was right.
Lacazette is short.
No.
Antonio Conte wants a particular profile of striker that Lacazette doesn't fit.
Yeah,
there's a reason. There's a reason.
Where like Arsenal's playing style suits a shorter, quicker, more nimble person on the ball.
Are you ready?
You're back, goddamn.
There's a reason. There's a reason none of the top teams went for him. Wenger only signed him just because he's French. That's the only reason.
No, Abdul was right. Abdul was right. Like Arsenal should have gone for Aubameyang. They spent 60 million for Lacazette. I mean, should have gone for Aubameyang for like 75.
Funny thing is, Lacazette's got the best conversion rate in Europe. So
in the French league.
French league.
That conversion rate.
How much?
Going back to the beginning of this show, I guess
38%.
Lacazette's conversion rate is that high because he takes penalties.
No,
wait, and how much did Giroud score in the French league a couple years ago?
Conversion rate, Giroud is absolute piss poor, mate. It's crap.
Yeah, Lukaku scored one penalty last season. That shows it all.
Yeah, but Lukaku does not scare me. He's never scared.
Look, Lukaku will do well because like they have connection
Why am I
with.
not scared of him? Why when he plays?
No, he's
what
good.
Striker from a lower? What striker from a team that's not in the top 6 scares you?
Exactly. Defoe.
No. I mean, like, does Salomon Rondon scare you? Does Troy Deeney scare you?
£75 million striker, not
it's no.
Troy Deeney.
To be fair, Rondon scored like all his goals from headers, so it is set piece.
Rondon's better than Lukaku, man. Sorry, it's very
No.
Yo,
the reason Lukaku doesn't scare you is because Lukaku plays in an Everton shirt. And
Yeah,
Everton
I told you.
doesn't scare
I told you,
Arsenal.
FG.
If you put Lukaku in a Chelsea shirt, he would scare you.
Scare me. He would not
It's just a byproduct of him playing for Everton. That sets your expectations. Put him in a realm.
You're talking to an Arsenal fan.
No, even Man United. Go on United. Fair enough. Go on United fans.
Except for you, Mo. You're cool.
Even he didn't want Lukaku, and he's a Man United. He does a Man United forum on YouTube. Even he said that Lukaku never done anything against.
Wait, who?
So United stand.
How can Lukaku do anything against
Who's United stand? Who is United stand? Nobody knows who that is.
He's got 100,000 subscribers.
Everyone has their preference over a striker.
No, but what I'm saying is he said that I've never been scared of Lukaku. He's done no damage against United ever. I'm saying as an Arsenal fan.
So you base your opinions of someone else's opinion.
No. It's not about if you're scared or not. You look at the top scorer list. 22 goals in the Premier League.
25.
25 goals in the Premier League. That's
but he scored one goal against Arsenal his whole career. He scored one goal against United.
I mean, he's not competing with Arsenal the whole year. He's competing with the whole league, though, isn't he?
Yes, and he gets a hat-trick against West Brom.
Last season we struggled against the lower half teams, and Lukaku scores against the lower half teams.
That's what he does.
Let's talk about United. Like, if they get James Rodriguez, that's a really good signing. Like,
yeah, but they won't get James Rodriguez.
That's a good sign. No, they can't because
we're not getting Morata now.
Mendes is Mourinho's agent and James' agent.
They're fucked up massively.
Raiola got his 4 signings. That's crazy.
Panic buy.
But No, but with
Fuck
Men,
something.
no, it's probably because of the James, because Mendes and is the same.
And plus,
And Mourinho, James
James
and
wants to join us anyway.
yeah, man. Like I don't
Lacazette
see
is a
him.
better player.
He's our first priority.
Lacazette would have been a better buy for Man United than Lukaku.
Wait,
No, no.
Lacazette?
No.
And the other thing with Lukaku is he's friends with Pogba, so good team
Yeah.
chemistry. So it just
I
like
have
this is a good signing for United, even
Oh
though
no,
I don't
no,
like
no.
the guy.
because like
Lukaku's
only
good.
Ibrahimovic dead will score headers. Lukaku
Yeah,
can do that.
yeah,
So I
He's
think
like
he'll
a
be fine.
glorified
And
Giroud.
plus, we're
yeah.
gonna play.
He'll
We're
be
most
good.
likely going to
And
play
Mourinho
counterattacks.
great. So
Look, we're gonna play counterattack football against the top team, so Lukaku fits that role.
And
He's
I
a
did,
glorified Giroud. What is the difference of him and Giroud? They're both big men that score goals. Like Giroud.
Well, one has
many
pace,
goals.
one doesn't.
No,
yeah,
pretty
exactly.
much the same quality.
Giroud is not very mobile, and Giroud relies on hold-up
How
play
about
for his whole
Lukaku's first
career.
touch? Talk to me
Lukaku
about
actually runs into space and through balls. It creates a lot of goals for himself. Giroud doesn't do that.
Talk to me about Lukaku's first touch. Can we have a little
no,
conversation
that
about that?
see
Guys, I need to
everyone.
go to bed, man. I
All
can't
right,
wait
yeah.
for Lukaku's first touch.
Yeah, I'm out too, guys. So
We'll say something about James Rodriguez.
thoughts. You guys got
Final
5
thought.
minutes.
I will do a bet that
Yep.
Lacazette will get more goals than Lukaku by the end of the season.
All right.
Oh
Final
my
thought.
god, yo, why
Final
He's
thought.
my final thought. He's my final thought. I think James Rodriguez is really good. Like if any team that gets James Rodriguez, like the player, he's so good and underrated. Madrid are making a mistake selling James Rodriguez.
And my
That
my
man is
final,
really good.
my
No,
Not
he's
final
making a
really good.
mistake when he doesn't even play, man.
Yeah, but
Guys,
like
guys,
he's good.
guys.
my final thoughts are Arsenal fans are deluded as ever. Lacazette is not even that good.
I
Lacazette
approve.
Call us
I
deluded
approve, I
when you
approve
rate
of that
Sterling.
message. I approve.
Yeah,
And
mate.
Final thoughts.
Lacazette will prove you wrong, my friends. Keep that thought. I love it.
yeah,
Watch
keep
it.
dreaming.
Guys,
Watch
save
it
this
next
hangout.
season.
Lukaku will score 30 goals. I mean, Lacazette, sorry.
Yeah, Lukaku. You said Lukaku. You said Lukaku.
No.
Lacazette.
You said Lukaku.
Lacazette will do
Lacazette.
damage.
Lukaku won't even. He won't reach 25.
He'll get
Hey,
20.
hey Daniel, how long is the hangout? How long?
as long as you want.
No, how long? Like
Yeah.
how many hours have we been? Is it 1 hour only?
Maybe 1:30.
Yeah. This is a
I
short
need to go
one.
to
Like the
bed,
other one,
guys.
we
It's
were
like
like
4
4
o'clock in the
hours.
morning here.
Yo,
I'm
are
not
you
gonna
guys
say
gonna leave?
3
I'm
hours. The
still
last
gonna
one was
stay.
3 hours. Are you guys
Yeah.
fucking kidding me? Like what? I couldn't even listen to it.
Juju,
What the
are
hell
you
are
gonna
you guys
stay?
talking about?
Juju, man, are you gonna stay?
Oh yeah, I'll stay.
Yeah, I'm
Guys,
staying.
I'm off to bed, man. It's 4 o'clock in the morning here. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave too. I'm gonna leave.
Oh,
Had
okay.
enough. Had enough of the.
Peace.
Had enough.